Yo, right now I'm gonna show you how to edit a green screen video.
Defined by an ever-changing status quo. And I like having frank and open discussions and conversations about that.
So basically for this, you can use any editing software, provided that it has a chroma key function. So basically it's a function in your software that allows you to get rid of the green screen background and replace it with a transparent one. So if you shot your video in RAW or log like I have, you want to quickly do a little color correction so that it's easier for the keyer to separate the green part of your video from your subject. So I'm gonna use DaVinci Resolve and I'm gonna use a 3D keyer. I'm gonna attach it to my video clip. Just come here, click on this, make sure that you are in Open Effects. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna select the green part of your video, which is your green screen that you want to remove. And then I'm gonna apply the despill function to get rid of the little bit of green screen spillage on my subject. This is usually caused by the green screen reflecting back on your subject. So this is why we have to make sure that you have your subject standing as far as possible from your green screen. And then I'm gonna do a few adjustments to my key to make sure that the edges of my subject are smooth. So for your green screen background images, you can get them from various sources like Envato, Elements, Artlist, there's plenty of them, or you can get them from Google. So basically just Googling some copyright-free footage that you can use. I use Envato Elements because I know whatever background I'm getting, it's high quality, whereas on Google, it's like you just find whatever you find in whatever resolution it is. So that's why I would advise that you use a platform that has high quality stock footage. So because I have two camera angles for my subjects, I'm gonna need two backgrounds. So I'll start with my main background, which is the medium shot right here. I'll adjust the size of my subject to fit the background to make it look more realistic, because you don't want your subject to look bigger or smaller than the environment they're in. I'm going to add a little blur to my background just to try and distract the viewer from paying attention to the background as much, because the more in focus the things that are in the background, the easier it is for the viewer to start noticing that, oh, the size of our person is disproportionate to the chair or any furniture or objects in the environment. So I'm happy with that. So now I'm just gonna color grade my subject to match the look of the background so that it blends in well. I'm also gonna add a window to his left side to make sure it's darker, just to emphasize that it's the shadow side. So if you guys pay attention to our subject's edges here, you can clearly see that he's disappearing into the background. So right here is the importance of a highlight. It separates the subjects from the background. Now for the close-up side, I'm going to have to combine two backgrounds because it's a side view of our subject. So we need to show a little bit of the side wall of the room. For the first background, I'll use the same background we used for the medium shot, and I'll just zoom it in to bring it closer, just to give it that look that it's a close-up shot. Because if you shoot a close-up shot with a narrow lens, the background always appears to be closer to the subject. So I'm just trying to like sell the realistic nature of a close-up shot basically. For the second background, I had to find a picture of a window, because if you look at the picture of our background on the medium shot, you can see that the light is coming in from the right side of the room, and that's what's also happening on our close-up. So having a background with a picture of a window on the right side of the room gives reason or motivates the lights coming in from the right side. So I wanted a picture of a window that kind of has the same color scheme or palettes as the picture of our background, so that it looks like it's all in one background. So for me, the color of this window frame right here matches the brown on the other background. So I combined these two backgrounds with a bit of resizing, moving the clips to the left and right, up and down, cropping till it fits. Then I also graded the close-up to match the background. Again, I added a blur effect on both backgrounds to direct the focus more on our subject and to give the close-up that shallow depth of field look. Okay, cool. So once I was done with that, I was now able to go back to the edit window and edit my video alternating between my close-up and my medium angle shots with ease.
Hi guys, I'm Johan Wert and I'm excited to officially welcome you to Men's Wealth, where we are driven by a desire to see men, all men, walk in authentic masculinity to find out what being a man actually authentically looks like. I am of the firm belief that the more men talk, the more men will talk, and conversations like the ones we are having will be commonplace. I'm glad you are here.
If you learned something new, enjoyed, or found any value in this video, please like and subscribe and click on the notification bell, and let's create some cool videos.